Hello and welcome to Roleplay Game Lounge. I'm JB, and we are going to talk about the final updates to the rules of our MTG Arena uh, trial tournament. So, first off, let me just make sure that we're streaming live. Are we? Yes, we are. Okay. Um, and then I'm just going to pull up the updates to the rules today. So there have been a lot of suggestions um, regarding or questions and clarifications about whether it's going to be best of three because in direct challenge it's always best of one. Now if you do best of three, we'll have a risk of, although I'm not saying that players will do this, there will be a risk of players, whether on this tournament or future tournament, players may change up their decks or have edited copies of their decks ready so that they can change it up depending on who their opponent is. So other people suggested, hey, they can easily export their deck list from MTG Arena, or we could have a Discord server wherein players can share their screens before the tournament. So very, very good suggestions. Thank you for everyone. Thank you to everyone who made suggestions like that. However, what I decided on was to make things simple, like just play and then report the results. That's it. That's what you have to do. And so this is what I came up with for our first tournament. So I've updated the schedule and moved the start of the first round up 2 days. Yes, 2 days, because so that everyone will have enough time to play their 2 games. So you will be paired against two opponents. You'll be playing against two opponents and not just one. But you will have only best of one match with them, with each. Okay? So in each round, for the first, except for the final round, so everyone will get to play 2 games. That's what I envision. And then, if you lose twice, you will not proceed to the next round. Okay, so we will eliminate everyone who loses both their games. And then, we will pair, in the next round, we'll pair everyone who won both rounds and who had at least, or who had one win, 1-1, ganun. And then we'll do the same from the second round to the third round. And then from the third round to the final round, we'll see how many are left. And we'll see how we'll do that for the final round. In the meantime, for the first 3 rounds, this is what we're going to do. Okay. So, you will be paired twice. That means you play 2 games in a round. And if you lose twice, you will not proceed to the next week's round. This will be a best of 1 game match. Pairings we will do via random.org, and we will pair right after I explain this. We will pair via random.org, and players with 201 games record will be paired with yung players with the same record. Another point of discussion is, will there be a level requirement? Because there might be some players who are already platinum level or diamond level, whatever. And then most of the players might still be in silver, or some are in gold. So we will consider that in future tournaments, but for this trial tournament, we will not consider level. So play, just play. And then give feedback after the tournament or after your round. Give feedback if you feel that, if you know that a player is a certain level and you're still bronze, for example, and you feel that it really is, or you just started and it really is a disadvantage, then we will consider having levels in the next tournament. And then you can change the deck you're using after each single game. So in a round, you play twice, right? So in against your first opponent, you might be playing mono red burn, and then you lost, and then before your second opponent, you decide to choose to use a different deck. That's fine, but it's still best of one, so no sideboard, no changing of the decks. You play one deck and that's it per opponent. Um, Both match players must report their results before the deadline. So before every Friday, or on or before Friday, you must report the results for both of your games. So if you played already one game, you can report it right away, but make sure that your opponent also reports the result of the game, because I will tie that up, consolidate, and if they're missing, I will try to inform, but that's eh, I'm I will try to inform if there are players with missing records. For example, their opponent is not reported because they lost. But we'll try to work that out. And then after your second game, also report it and have your opponent report it, so that I will only consider if the results have been reported by both parties. And then I will tabulate the results, and then prepare the new pairings, and once pairings are released, you can immediately play or immediately schedule with your opponent, and you have up to every Friday to report your results. If there are any glitches in the program, it hung up, or your internet speed is slow, it's lagging, you were because I've encountered glitches wherein I didn't get to make a turn. Suddenly it's the opponent's turn again, but that's we can't do anything about that. So hopefully that doesn't happen with you and with your games, but that's that. Regarding prizes, so prizes will be promo foils we'll get from uh, older sets or whatever we can give out. I did email Wizards, and they replied today that since Tencent has the rights with getting this game going in Asia, and it has not yet been launched. So Wizards does not have any additional prizes for this kind of tournament. But I'll try to um, reach out to Tencent, find out what the schedule is, and if they will maybe give us something, because it'll still be a month until this tournament ends, and maybe um, we'll get something, or maybe we can partner with Tencent for running MTG Arena tournaments here in the Philippines. And then we were able to get 48 um, people to join our tournament. There were more, but sorry, I just put in the first names that I was able to see to sign up in the different groups that I posted this registration post. So we have our 48 players, and then our estimated schedule uh, is the following. at 48 players, so we will be starting early. So you can start your games tomorrow, and then just report the results on or before the 11th Friday. And then I will pair as I will try to get the results consolidated as soon as possible, and get the pairings out as early as Saturday. And then you have until Friday again. And then third round, the 19th to the 25th, and then we'll figure out how long we'll need for the final round, or how many players there are in that final round, and if it'll still be round robin single games. Okay, so that's that. We'll save. So if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, um, like using the walkie-talkie app that taxi drivers use to talk to all of their fleet mates, we could probably use that in the future. I don't know. So I will be showing you. We'll be pairing your first opponents. So what we'll do is we'll go to Excel. I've listed the 48 participants here. And then, so before I copy it over to random.org, I'll sort it. I'm sorry. Data sorted alphabetically. Okay. Alright, so yeah, so 48. And then I will be copying this over to random. Copy over to random.org. Oh, it's still loading. Oh, there. Okay. So I will enter the list. Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. So we have 48 names or lines in our random.org list. And then we will randomize it. How will the pairings go? The names by pair as they appear in the new list. That will be the pairing for your first game. So let's see. Okay, so Romel, so I'll be switching and I'll be putting in the pairings in our Excel. So Romel and EJ Rowanto. What's that? Romel and EJ Rowan. Where's that? Romel. Okay. So we will have 24 pairs. And then Masawa and Predator, you are paired. Reggie, Rustia, and Kim. Reggie, Rustia. You're the third pair. Chits and ERT. Chits, you're 4. And then I'll go on until so what I do, I go back to Excel and then I record the pairs. So so there'll be a pair for pair number 1, pair number 2, pair number 3, pair number 4 until pair number 24. So I will be posting this in the post that has the pairs and where you will comment on the results of your games. And then I'll be doing this again for your second game, and make sure that you don't play the same person. Okay? So that's how we are going to pair. And then, so I should be done, um, and the pairings should be up in the Facebook group by around 8 p.m. So that's our MTG Arena Philippines trial tournament with 4 to 8 players, rules, and pairings. Again, if you have any questions, um, please reach out to me. Um, Thank you for the overwhelming interest in MTG Arena. I hope this does well for us, and hopefully it will be good for the players, the community, and the local WPN stores. So, good night, and I'll see you in our next streaming video playing MTG Arena. Thanks.